Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. And a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Thompson with the bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Irving passes to Verejao. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on David Lee.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
He dishes it to Curry. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
9 feet out. And again, it's Cleveland.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Lee. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Miller's checked in for Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
Now Spates. Here's Livingston.
Okay, they're down early, but they're doing the right things by taking that ball inside.
Passes it to Dellavedova. He kicks to Thompson. Tipped away. Pass to Spates. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
21 seconds on the shot.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. Takes the 3, and he gets it to go. Dellavedova's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
And that one falls for Spates.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Spates.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And here comes LeBron. He's got 8. Kicks it to Marion. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
There's Green with the and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
And welcome back. been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green, the forward tandem. Livingston is out there with Rush, and it's Bogut in at the center.
You know, Kevin Love is not just a great rebounder. He's one of the most complete offensive players in the league. He scores down low. He can make threes. There's not much he doesn't do offensively.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 5. The dish to Love. The pass to Dellavedova. Back to Love. Warriors with the rebound. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Lee's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. It's Thompson in for Brandon Rush. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, you've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him, because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Love dishes to Marion. Cleveland moving it around. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butted heads with coaches and teammates. He was dismissed from a practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been with Cleveland. But on the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player, and he's very gifted.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Thompson's got 10 points.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. You know, you hear the question marks for Waiters, but still an awful lot of upside for this guy, in my opinion. He's got a great foundation offensively. He can make plays for himself and for others. I think his ceiling is really high as long as he stays hard-working and hungry.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving with it. Bogut picks him up. Here's Waiters. And the shot is good. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Love, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
The tray. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead up to just 5 points in the basket from Stephen Curry.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passes, too.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
It's Curry with the drive. Shot is off. Great D that time from Love.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Kept alive. Curry kicks to Lee. Thompson for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's Marion. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's